So, as I'm sure you've already heard, there was a horrific shooting in Newton, Connecticut at Sandy Hook Elementary, which is apparently about 65 or so miles northeast of New York City. Now, according to my calculations, this is the second mass shooting of the year, right? When we talk about the earlier shooting in Colorado in the movie theater. But correct me if I'm wrong, this is the first time in U.S. history where an adult, apparently a guy by the name of Adam Lanza in his 20s, not only shot and killed adults, but shot and killed children. 20 children were killed, 27 people in total. And 20 of them were kids between the ages of 5 and 10, according to the New York Times article. Between 5 and 10. He used a Sig Sauer rifle, a Glock handgun, and an M4 carbine, two of those are not handguns. We're talking about guns. We're talking about rifles, assault rifles, I guess. That I looked it up online. That the M4 carbine is something that is used by military, by the U.S. troops currently who are in active duty. They are using this to shoot people that are supposed to be bad guys, etc., not to shoot little kids. So, is this tragedy, is this horrific mass murder going to make any difference in trying to prevent this from happening in the future? Or is this once again going to be the same thing that we've heard before? It's the person, not the gun. Don't blame the guns. Got to blame the people. You got to try to control the people. Let's go back to Columbine, right? Let's go to the Virginia Tech mass killing in, I believe, 2008. Let's go back to Gabrielle Gifford in Tucson, Arizona. And now the Colorado shooting, and now today's shooting. And there's other ones in there too that they might not be on the as big a scale, but on a smaller scale have happened. I believe there was just one in a mall a couple days ago. So at what point what I want to know is, all you gun-toting people out there, or people in the United States who own guns, aside from people who hunt on a regular basis or shoot clay pigeons, why do you need to own a gun? And why does it need to be so easy to own a gun? Why are there so many goddamn guns in this country? Now, I know the reason that Obama and other politicians don't have the balls to say, you know what, this is it, we have to make a stand here, is because of the NRA, because of all the money behind this, because of all the political BS. But why can't someone just finally, a politician, just say, you know what, this is it. This is the straw that broke the camel's back. A guy walked into one of our schools and shot and killed a 5-year-old, a 6-year-old, a 8-year-old, a 10-year-old, innocent children, wielding a gun that he has no business owning, or let alone shooting, let alone owning. So I just don't understand. I don't own a gun. Why do you own a gun? If you're not a hunter or a collector, or like I said, it's for sport, why do you need to own a gun? Why are there so many guns? Why do I walk into what is that place? Big Five, I believe, and there's a bunch of guns for sale. Why? So that someone can go and shoot kids? You know what? The reason people are so scared of someone harming them, so they feel the need to have a gun, is because they think the other person's going to have a gun. Well, what if they don't have a gun? What if there aren't so many guns available? Oh my God, I don't know. Maybe not 20 kids are enough. Maybe we need to have 1,000 kids gunned down. How about that? Maybe we need to have a bigger mass murder. So is this tragedy going to be enough? Is this going to tip the scales? Is anything going to happen? Because nothing has happened since the Gifford shooting. Nothing has happened since the Colorado shooting. Nothing has happened since the Virginia Tech shooting. Right? All we do is talk about how horrible it is. We don't talk about controlling the guns. The real issue. Not people. You can't control people, but you can control guns.